It's nice. Check two. Yeah. All right. Are we recording? Oh shit, we are recording. Damn it, my bad. Listen, we're checking out Kendrick Lamar's book, The Power and Poetry of Kendrick Lamar. Promise that you will sing about me. That is his new book. Go ahead, hit the thumbs up button. Let's go ahead and check out chapter 2, Hood Politics. And I'm gonna come back with my reaction. Hit the thumbs up button.
Chapter 2, Hood Politics. 1. Kendrick Lamar is in chains, shackled and shuffling. A 4-man chain gang shuffles directly behind him, dressed in drab blue prisoner uniforms, only blue jeans setting Kendrick's uniform apart as he shambles his way to a microphone stand, center stage at the Staples Center Arena in downtown Los Angeles. He lifts his chained wrists over the microphone mount, sweating, concentrated. Most of the audience at the 58th Annual Grammy Awards waited all night for this moment. Kendrick leads the night's nominations, one nomination shy of the most, 12, any artist has ever received in 1 year. The late King of Pop, Michael Jackson, in 1984. All eyes on him. Then he opens his mouth and lets loose. "I'm the biggest hypocrite of 2015, he says, invoking his most controversial line that year. Terrace Martin cries through a saxophone to Kendrick's left, imprisoned on stage in cell block 29. He repeats the line, which slowly, dramatically unfolds into "The Blacker the Berry," the second single from his celebrated major label sophomore album, To Pimp a Butterfly. Trump hasn't yet been elected. Still, Kendrick seems to speak directly to the basest of his constituency among the nearly 25 million people glued to their televisions, tablets, and smartphones. He's under no illusions about the fake niceties of micro-aggressive racists, and he lets it be known. He runs down all the hated features of his hair, his nose, his penis. He's aware of white supremacist plans for his community, their hatred for his culture. On the world's biggest stage for celebrating music, Kendrick indicts everyone with ill intentions toward his people in prime time, unapologetically. The song ultimately trades in the same theme of racialized self-hatred as Harlem Renaissance author Wallace Thurman's 1929 novel, The Blacker the Berry. Where Thurman's book grapples with intracultural colorism, Kendrick charges whites revulsed by African Americans with hating the men in the mirror. "I know you hate me just as much as you hate yourself." But Kendrick doesn't make it to that verse on stage. Those who know the song know the indictment.
Hit the thumbs up button. Got the thumbs up button. I remember this performance too. That was a really good performance at that Grammys Award. You probably can find it on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button.
Instead, he stumbles off, unchained now, to another Grammy set. A blazing bonfire flanked by tribal dancers and drummers, and another song. As Kendrick relocates himself from the penitentiary to a place evocative of the motherland, the music shifts to a single that wins both Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song before the night is through.
What's the single?
But Grammy-winning singles are far more common than anthems. Kendrick's millions of viewers that night necessarily include activists who spent their 2015 protesting against the wrongful deaths of Sandra Bland, Freddie Gray, and other victims of police brutality. The Black Lives Matter movement was new to the world, and All Right became as much a rallying cry for them at nationwide demonstrations as We Shall Overcome in the 1960s was for freedom fighters of the civil rights movement. Liberating himself to a free space in the mise-en-scène of the Staples Center stage, Kendrick appropriately launched into his widely adopted mantra of hope and perseverance. The crowd of 21,000 peers, celebs, and record industry insiders, all summarily impressed, rest in the palm of his hand. With the same affected, limping gait, he shuffles away from his 8 backing dancers to one last microphone stand. This song no one knows, Parts of his untitled '05 version appear 3 weeks later on Untitled Unmastered, a new album of studio outtakes with a subtitle suggesting he first created the track on September 21st, 2014. On February 26th, I lost my life too, he mentions early, jumping off from the death date of Trayvon Martin to unpack a song devoted to institutional racism as modern-day slavery. Again, no one yet knows Untitled '05, and so the audience, now much more hushed, pays especially close attention. He suggests meeting violence with violence.
Wow.
He makes organized religion sound ineffectual and impotent, embodying a character who finds more solace in a firearm in the bottom of a bottle. He wraps up the song with 3 mentions of high power, his self-created fledgling movement meant to encourage honor and respect in black communities. The beat drops out, and a new backdrop illuminates the stage, a continental outline of Africa, with Compton written dead center in Gothic lettering. Everyone leaps to their feet in a standing ovation, cameras capturing seasoned MCs like Common and Run DMC applauding. Grammy host and veteran rapper LL Cool J, visibly impressed, cuts to a commercial.
Oh, wow.
In the space of 6 minutes, Kendrick Lamar invoked the prison industrial complex, black activism, Pan-Africanism, systemic racism, and the legacy of socially conscious hip-hop. By contrast, rap trio 3 6 Mafia used their moment before an event larger audience at the 2006 Academy Awards to perform It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp, yet signified nothing outside the literal confines of the song. The comparison is perhaps unfair, but Kendrick's performance is a prime example of why he wears the mantle of Tupac Shakur, why he's widely considered the most political rapper in the modern-day pop culture cosmos.
Yeah, this is Kendrick Lamar's book, Promise That They Will Sing About Me. I just got it on Audible, so I still got to go through it. But this is an insert of it. It's funny. I remember that performance when he did that at the Grammys. That was a really good performance. I feel like he had somebody on stage. He had somebody else on stage with him too. I want to say a singer. I can't think. Was it Erykah Badu or was that another performance? No, he did a song with Erykah Badu, but that was on another award show. That wasn't on at the Grammys. I think it was somebody that got on stage with him when he got on. I forgot who it was, but anyway. What do y'all think about this video, man? What y'all think about the book? If y'all are y'all a big Kendrick Lamar fan? Leave your comment. Well, everybody is. Unless you can like Drake and Kendrick. People act like you can't like Drake no more because they had their little beef. You can like both brothers. You know what I'm saying? They both are talented. What y'all think? Leave your comments and subscribe to the channel.